My name is Victor Odigomao here. Right away, what we are still looking at is word problems leading to linear inequality. Word problems. Of course, if you can look at this problem on the board here, you can see that these are word problems. We need to interpret the meaning of these, statements and bring it into an inequality expression. Okay, so when you are given this type of problem, what you try to do is to be able to extract the numeric information that is embedded in the problem. That's what you try to do. Okay, now you by this, it can guide you into, I don't know the nature of the question you are going to be facing out there, but I'm thinking that this can guide you to have a picture of what you should do when you have a problem like this. So here, this first one says 3/4. 3/4 means 3/4. 3/4 of a number added to added added to 2/3 of the same is greater than 3. 3/4 of a number added to 2/3 of the same is greater than 3. If you watch here, if you look here, you realize that 3/4 of a number, we don't know which number is that, so we can assign a variable to it. We can say, let the number be x, okay, and then 3/4 of it means 3/4 times x. That will give us 3x/4. Then we move on again. That this expression, this value, 3/4 of this added to 2/3 of the same. So there is another 2/3 of the same number. You can now say comma 2/3 of the same number. Look at it, 2/3 of the same number. The same. We're still talking about the same number. 2/3 of it is going to be 2/3 times x, and that is going to be 2x/3. I'm just trying to make it brief. So this is 3/4 of the number, which is this, and this is 2/3 of the same, which will give us 2x/3. Now we come back again and say that this 3/4 of the number is added to 2/3. So this value is added to this value. Okay, and then let's do that. When we now add 3x/4 plus 2x/3, they now said something, that this summation, this addition is greater than 3. That means we cannot say, do you see inequality coming in now? Is greater than 3. We have gotten the inequality expression extracted from this statement in question A. So the question now says, if the number is an integer, that is a whole number, positive or negative. Okay, if it is an integer, find the least possible value of the number. Okay, so we have something to simplify here right now. We can now go ahead and do the simplification. Let me do it over here. So I have 3x/4 plus 2x/3 greater than 3. Of course, what I do here now is multiply through by the LCM of the denominators. Please put that down. LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. So multiply through by the LCM of the denominators. You put that down and then do what I am doing now, which is 12 bracket 3x/4 plus 12 bracket 2x. Of course, this is what we have done in the subsequent classes when I was simplifying, problems like this. You watched me do that. Okay, 12 into 3. So 4 divided 12 is 3. So I have 3 bracket 3x, okay, plus 3 divided 12 is 4. So I have 4 bracket 2x, then greater than 36. 12 times 3. Okay. What else do we have here? We have 9x plus 8x, okay, greater than 36. So what do I have here? This and this will give me 9 plus 8, 17x greater than 36. So I will check 17x over 17 all over 36 over 17. I hope I'm not too fast. Okay. Starting from multiplying through by the LCM to reducing it like this, opening the bracket, coming down here, and then dividing both sides by this. Let me check 36 divided by 17. 36 divided by 17. That give us 2 point something. 2 point something. 2.36 divided by 17. It gave us 2.1. 2.1. Okay, so we can say that x is greater than 2.1. Okay, 2.1. So this is a decimal value, but what they're asking us there is that if the number is an integer, find the least possible values of. So if x is greater than this, and that x is an integer, it then means the x, that is 2.1 less than x. The x we are talking about will be either 3, 4, get 5, and so on and so forth. And of course, this is 3 is the least possible value among them. Okay, so x is 3 because they say find if the number, look at it here, if the number is an integer, find the least possible value of that number. So that number should be 3. So this is how you can handle a problem like this. Okay, I'm sure that explanation is very, very clear. Quickly, I'm going to go to the second one. So let's look at the second part of the question. The second part of the question says, let me write something here, then I can clean this and then make use of this space. Okay. Let me, okay. I think you've taken note of this. I'm sure of that. So you realize that in this second question, it's almost like the first one we have solved. It's almost like it. So look at what is going on here. Say the difference between 4 times a number, and if you followed what I did in this first one, you quickly say, let the number be, let's say y. Let's use y this time around. Okay. The difference between 4 times a number. So let the number be y. That means 4 times it is 4 times y, which is 4y. Okay, I'm sure you got that explanation. Okay, what again do we have here? The difference between 4 times a number and 3. Difference means subtraction. So 4 times this number, the difference between this quantity and 3 means, you say the difference is 4y minus 3. Get that? Okay, 4y minus 3. Then this quantity again is greater than the sum of 2/3 of the number. All right, you don't need to be afraid of this. You just need to follow it step by step, step by step. A matter like this, you don't need to be afraid of it. You just need to follow it step by step. So then you say the sum of 2/3 of the number simply means 2/3 times y, which is 2y over 3. That's the meaning. So, and the 3, so this quantity now is greater than the sum of this. This is 2/3 of the number and 7. So, sum of this and 7 means sum of 2y over 3 and 7 simply means it simply means let me write something here. I'll come back. 2y over 3 plus 7. Now this quantity is greater than sum of blah blah, 2/3 of the number and 7. So the implication is that we are now having, let me write it here, I'll bring it up. I need clarity in what I'm doing here. 4y minus 3 is greater than 2y over 3 then plus 7. This 7 is a whole number. So this is how this expression will appear. Then let me present it back, because I needed you to be seeing the sentence that is guiding this, so that it doesn't look like it's an imagination or so I can bring this up now. So finally the statement is saying this, the product of 4 times a number, 4 times a number, the difference between that and 3 is this, is greater than 2 times 2/3 of the number and 7, meaning 2/3 of the number and 7 is 2 times the number over 3 plus 7. So this is greater than this. Okay, and then what was the question they asked there? The question now says find the range of values that satisfy this. So we can now bring this in forward and have 4y minus 3 greater than 2y over 3 plus 7. Okay, and then we can now finally solve that and find the range of values that satisfy this. Okay, as usual, what we are going to do is to simplify this, and let me do it my own way. Okay, the most important thing is that everything I'm going to do here is still going to be very logical, because if I put 4y here now and bring over minus 2y over 3, then greater than, I can take this over here, 7 plus 3, and that will give us we have here 4y minus 2y over 3 then greater than 10. Okay, so can we make this to look like, all of them to look like a fraction? So if we do that, you realize that the LCM of the denominators is 3, and we can use this LCM of the denominators to multiply each of the fractions. Okay, so LCM is 3, and then we can come here and say 3, just like as I've been doing before, in bracket 4y over 1 minus 3 in bracket 2y over 3, then greater than 3 in bracket 10. Okay, so having done that, this will be 12y. We have 12y, and this we cancel this. We now have minus 2y, and then greater than 30, greater than 30. Okay, you can see that. All right, this is now 10y greater than 30. And I know you will know what will happen next. Divide both sides by 10. So if you have 10, if you have 10y over 10 greater than 30 over 10, so here you have y greater than 3. Y is greater than 3. And what are they asking us? They are asking us to find the range of values that satisfy that inequality. If y is greater than 3, what are the possible values of y? If y is greater than 3, what are the possible values of y? You can see that the possible values of y will be either 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. It can never be 3, can never be included in that range. So we can say y is equal to 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth. Of course, if the question requires you to say what is the least possible value, of course you can see there that the least possible value is 4. Okay, so I am sure, I don't know if I have more examples, if I get more examples, I'm still going to bring them forward to buttress what I'm saying or what I'm trying to explain to us on word problems leading to linear inequality. Please, if you have any confusion anywhere, drop a comment on the comment section. I will follow you up and see how you can be, the issue can be addressed. All right. Um, we are going to be going to another level, which is inequality in two variables, and I need you to follow me, to that inequality in two variables. We are going to be doing it graphically. You are going to watch me demonstrate them right away. Inequality in two variables, graphical representation of that. Okay, please share this video to your friends out there, and then click on the subscription button and then on the notification button too, so that you'll be notified anytime we are making our upload. By the grace of God, we have a target to, cover as many topics as possible in mathematics, so that if you are following us, you'll be comfortable enough to check out any topic at all you are talking about in O-level mathematics, and to get a proper guide, examples, as many as possible, that can help you to study on your own and write any exam that you need to write. Thank you so much for being there. God bless you.